If not for World Pediatric Project, these children's lives would not be saved. There's panic and heartache, and you could just see how downtrodden these parents are. They're at the end of their rope. They're out of options in their home country. I think that at times in this country, we think they live over there. We've got problems here in our own country, but if not us, then who?
If not us, then who? Over the past 8 years, Mt.Gilead has sponsored 4 children with the World Pediatric Project based in Richmond. This organization helps severely sick children in developing countries by providing critical surgeries and medical care. Meet Kimmy from St. Vincent. In August of 2009, she needed cardiac surgery to repair a congenital heart defect. Mt.Gilead stepped in to help this beautiful 9-year-old girl. And look at her now. She's 15 years old and doing well thanks to her surgical procedure in Richmond 8 years ago. In 2010, Faith was born in Belize and diagnosed with a rare condition called esophageal atresia. This means part of her esophagus was missing, the tube that connects the mouth to the stomach. Faith and her mother flew to Richmond, where doctors performed a critical surgery to repair this life-threatening condition. Faith then returned to Belize as a healthy, growing baby. Over the years, she's had some difficulty swallowing, but she is in good shape. In fact, don't take our word for it. This lively 6-year-old can speak for herself.
I like to do swimming and reading and learn. And I thank all church members and Jesus for my surgery. Now I am big, I am strong, and I have a big heart for all church members and people. I am happy, I am brave, and I am 6 years old. Bye.
In 2011, we met sweet Myron from St. Vincent. He was an infant in need of critical surgery because of spina bifida, a birth defect when the bones of the spine don't close properly around the spinal cord. Mt.Gilead received him with open arms and covered the cost for the surgery. Look at Myron now. He's 6 years old and still receives ongoing care for issues associated with spina bifida. Finally, we can't forget baby Oliver from Honduras. He was born with anorectal malformation, a condition which connected his rectum to his urinary tract, giving him no way to properly get rid of waste and no way to live a normal life. In 2014, doctors performed 2 operations in Richmond to correct this medical complication. Baby Oliver received a second chance at life thanks to God's healing power and our financial support. We know God has a special plan for his life. And look at him now, all smiles. You don't have to know people personally to help them. We are all brothers and sisters in Christ. In Matthew 25, Jesus says, when the time for final judgment has come, the king will say to those on his right, "For I was hungry and you fed me. I was thirsty and you gave me a drink. I was a stranger and you invited me into your home. I was naked and you gave me clothing. I was sick and you cared for me. I was in prison and you visited me." And then some will ask, "Lord, when did we ever see you hungry or feed you?" And the king will say, "I tell you the truth. When you did it to one of the least of these, my brothers and sisters, you were doing it to me." Mt.Gilead, your tithes and offerings allow us to partner with the World Pediatric Project. Your giving allows us to be God's hands and feet on this earth. If not us, then who? We are blessed to be a blessing.